was very poor and lived with her children in a small house. To support her family, she worked hard every day by collecting firewood and vegetables from the forest and sell it to the market. Despite her difficult life, Tiwas remained kind, humble, and grateful. The second woman was named Sugih. Unlike Tiwas, she was very rich and lived comfortably. However, she was arrogant, greedy, and often treated Tiwas unfairly. She looked down on poor people and never showed compassion towards others. One day, Tiwas went to the forest as usual to gather the firewood and vegetables. While she was working, she suddenly met a magical white deer. The deer asked Tiwas what she was doing in the forest. After hearing about her struggles, the deer asked Tiwas to put her hand into its rear because it had a special gift for her. Although surprised, Tiwas followed the deer's instruction. To her amazement, when she pulled her hand out, it was filled with gold and precious jewels. The magical deer disappeared, and Tiwas returned home happily. Her life gradually changed, and she was able to provide a better life for her children. The next day, Sugih noticed that Tiwas and her children were wearing beautiful jewelry. Feeling jealous, she accused Tiwas of stealing the treasure. Tiwas calmly explained that the magical deer had given them the gold and jewels. Driven by greed, Sugih decided to go into the forest to seek the same fortune. She pretended to be poor and followed the same path as Tiwas. Then the magical deer appeared before her and gave her the same instruction. Without hesitation, Sugih eagerly put her hand into the deer's rear, hoping to receive even more treasure. However, instead of finding the gold and jewels, her hand became stuck. She cried loudly for help and suffered greatly. Eventually, her family managed to rescue her, but she returned home feeling as mad and regretful. From that day, Sugih learned that greedy and envy only bring suffering, while Tiwas continued to live happily with her family and remain kind, humble despite her newfound wealth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can we learn about this story? The story teaches us that greed leads to destruction, while hard work and kindness bring true rewards. Well, it's all about the story of Tiwas and Sugih. Thank you for listening and see you on other occasion. Om Santi 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 Om. Goodbye.